Today, we're exploring the new 90-foot lots here at Esperanza. This is a premier neighborhood in Boerne, Texas, one of the top suburbs of San Antonio, Texas. We're gonna get after it right now. If this is your first time to our channel and you would like to know everything there is to know about living in San Antonio and its surrounding areas, make sure you subscribe or tap the bell for notifications to ensure that you're one of the first to be notified when we bring you new market updates. My name is Katie Powers, and my husband Steven Garza and I get phone calls, emails, and texts from people just like you every single day who are looking to make a move into the area. Whether you're 6 days or 6 months away from making that transition, we would absolutely love to hear from you. All of our information is listed right below, and Steve and I would be honored to be your realtors of choice. Now let's dive in to the amazing community of Esperanza. This beautiful, premier community, we can call it all kinds of names because it's absolutely amazing, and you definitely want to stick around to see these beautiful homes. They have everything in this community from 55, 60, 70-foot lots, but today we are featuring the 80 and 90-foot lots. These are great home sites. They have greenbelt sites available. This community has an amazing recreation center, pools, lazy river, all kinds of playgrounds, dog parks, everything you could want for you and your family in this area. We're also going to be touring 2 new models that have opened for Perry and Monticello. These homes are stunning. So make sure you stick around, but let's go tour some amazing homes right now. Welcome to this gorgeous Monticello model. This home is absolutely stunning. This is the Trinity floor plan. You have 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bath, over 4,700 square feet. We're gonna take you on a tour so you can see every single amazing detail of this home. In this entryway, you have a stunning high ceiling, beautiful woodwork on the wall, and then right to the right of when you come in, you have this guest quarters. Wallpaper. Every single bedroom in this home has its own bath. You've got 2 bedrooms downstairs. This is your guest quarters. You also have the primary, of course, downstairs. Let's go take a look at the office. Great office, high ceilings. Of course, they have done some beautiful built-ins here. That would be an upgrade. And then you have a really cool half bath over here. Great location. I love that they put this wall here when you enter. So you do have your half bath here, but it's almost kind of hidden. So it's nice when you're not walking in and just seeing like a bathroom when you walk in, right? So really cool placement. You walk in here, you've got this amazing entertainment space. You've got your living room and your kitchen all in one big area with a gas fireplace. Look at these slider doors. You've got a whole picture view outside, and it opens up into this amazing kitchen. This island is massive. You've got really big pendant lights to try and offset. I mean, when you have an island this big, you can really go big on pendant lighting, so that's really cool. Beautiful cabinets. Take a look at this range. This thing is massive. You also have this really cool pot filler. Steve and I go round and round about, do you really need a pot filler? I would love one, but at the end of the day, you still have to pick the pot up full of water and move it. So is it really worth it? I don't know. Really beautiful though. It is a gas burning community. You have double ovens. Of course, these are all very upgraded, which is what you get in this price point. And then you have your dining room over here. It is separate, a little off to the side. They've added in extra cabinets and a buffet here. You get to do whatever you want in this home, right? Let's go check out the pantry, and then we'll take you into the washer dryer before we go on to the rest of this beautiful home. Now this is a 3-car garage, so you have one bay over here. So you have your 1-car garage on this side, and then we're gonna take you to the laundry room, and that's how you access the other 2-car garage, which is just right here on the other side of your living room. So you have 2-car garage here, and then a absolutely stunning laundry room. I do want to add, because Steve and I always like to tell you upgraded items. Your laundry room will never come with cabinets like this or countertops. So all of that, even the tiled backsplash, the sink, all of those are upgrades that you can do when you're building from scratch, but it is a really nice touch, and they always make it look so beautiful. So now we're gonna go back over where the dining room is. You've got a game room, flex room, and the stairs are hidden. Let's go check it out. All right, check this room out. Game room, second office. I mean, you can really use this for whatever you want. Steve and I were talking, we would use this as a second office so we wouldn't be so crammed in the same room. But it's a really great space. They have added in a whole wet bar back here, so you could make this a really cool entertainment space or poker bar, poker night space, whatever. What do you guys think of this backsplash? I'm loving the gold. It catches the light just perfect. It's really pretty. It's just a tile with an accent, but it's pretty shimmery. So this floor plan, I gotta say, guys, I love this floor plan. The stairs are here, but when you walk in this home, it feels like a 1-story because you don't see the stairs. To have them kind of pushed off and hidden, it's different, it's new, it's not what we're really seeing on the open market, so I'm loving this. So let's go check up upstairs. We've got 3 full bedrooms, 3 full baths, and then an amazing game room space. Let's go check it out. All right, so you've got bedroom number 2. Bedroom number 3. What do you guys think of this tile? We're starting to see this more and more. I really love this look. This one's a little better than the last one I've seen. It's not as textured, it just looks textured. As a mom and a secondary bath, the least amount of grout you can have for these children, the better. And the texture kind of made me nervous for cleaning, right? But it's actually not as textured as it looks. All right, so then you have this hallway. Go straight into the 3rd bathroom up here. And then your 4th bedroom, 3rd bedroom upstairs. So technically this bedroom doesn't have its own bathroom, but it's right outside of it. Has a really great closet with a window. George, if you're watching, it has a window. Okay, so check out this game room. This place is huge. It's massive. 4,700 square feet in this home, and you feel every single bit of it. Now, what I will tell you is they have someone who is building this floor plan, who has actually added 700 square feet. So they pushed this wall out and added a whole other media room and then some extra storage space. So that is the good thing about building from the ground up. You can make those modifications if you want to. But I mean, this house feels massive already, and then to add a whole nother game room, that's way over 5,000 square feet. This one's a beauty. We haven't even shown you the primary suite. So we're gonna go downstairs, show you the primary suite, and then off to the outdoor living. Let's go take a look. All right, so your primary suite is on the opposite side of the dining room and kitchen and living room. It's in its own little area. It's set apart. Big high ceilings, tray ceilings. I love when models put fans in bedrooms because it's realistic. It's very pretty. You've got your bay windows here, very beautiful, and then a phenomenal primary bathroom. 2 separate vanities with a walk-in shower. The walk-in shower is tucked in there, so it's kind of nice. It's not just in the middle. Then you also have this beautiful soaking tub, but what I also like about this is it is off to the side, so you're not having to like go around the tub. Now, one of my favorite parts about this bathroom are the closets. So you have one closet here, which is very large. And then you have her closet over here, which is extremely large. You put some built-ins in here and you've got all the space you could possibly need, in my opinion. I also want to point out a few of the upgrades that they've done in here. You do have tile work on this entire wall, all the way to the ceiling. You do have wallpaper again. Texturized wallpaper is definitely making a comeback, but that's a big upgrade. And then in the shower, tiling to the ceiling with 2 different sets of tile. All of that is upgrades, but sometimes the upgrades are worth it because you live with it for a very long time, especially tile work. That's what I always tell clients. Countertops and tile work, super important. Make sure you love it when you're building it. Also wanted to get your opinion because this is very different about this home. You have like a cream base trim and baseboard. And then you have a gray, all the doors are painted gray. Very rare to see doors different from trim color. So curious what your thoughts are. Gray and creams. We haven't really seen any home play with those 2 colors together. Usually you're cream and browns, not cream and gray. Doesn't look awful. Curious what you guys think. All right, let's go check out this outdoor living. All right, here are these beautiful sliders. You have 3 of them, 3 panes. These pick up, oh, they get real heavy when you start pulling more than one. Check out this outdoor space. You have your outdoor kitchen with your fireplace. This is a large covered patio in general. And then they decided to add on an extra deck out here. When you have these sliders open, it really does give you an amazing outdoor-indoor living space. Great. It's beautiful. So this lot is a 90-foot lot, and as you can see, this home is huge, 4,700 square feet. You still have a lot of yard in the front and the back. So Monticello is selling these 80-foot and 90-foot lots here, and in the 90 foots, you are ranging from 900 to 1.3. If you are building a house this large, you're gonna be every bit close to 1.1 to 1.3, just depends on your finish outs. But to have this much space, they have plenty of lots available. They also have 70 foots in another section. Today, we're just covering the 80s and 90s. It is hard to come by to have lots this big in this amazing area of Boerne. So you definitely want to jump on it if you're interested. All of our information is listed right below. Steve and I would love to give you all the up-to-date incentives and let you know exactly how many lots are available for you to choose. But as of today, in March of 2025, There are over 13 lots available and still some greenbelt lots available. And there's many more sections coming. They're gonna be building in here for the next 5 to 15 years. So plenty of time to get into Esperanza. Give us a call, shoot us a text. We'd love to hear from you. Let's go check out the next amazing, beautiful Perry home.
All right, guys, we are here at the beautiful community of Esperanza in my hometown, Boerne, Texas. Right, I love Boerne. It's grown a lot since I was out here running around in high school. My dad moved us out to Boerne in the 80s, where it was literally a very small town. And now it's got this, the beautiful community of Esperanza. You got tons of communities all over Boerne now, but this is a premier community in Boerne. I'm a little jealous. I kind of wish I lived in here, especially with the young kiddos. If you check out behind me, I'm going to show you all that, show you all this behind me. Over here, you got the dog park, the amphitheater. This place is cool. You can literally spend all day, every day. All right, so first, let's get to the community itself, right? We're located right outside of Boerne, probably 5 minutes, 7 minutes to downtown, the main drag of Boerne. And then you got the high schools right down the road. There's 2 high schools in Boerne. Champion and Boerne High, which I went to. I'm a Greyhound. Yep. And so the location is just premier, right? Katie will bring you that on the map so you can kind of see it for yourself. But living out here, knowing everything about Boerne, I can tell you the location is premier, right? You got 46, right off 46, so you got access to New Braunfels if you want to head that way and go to Green Hall or something. And then you got restaurants right down the road. So in this community, the tax rate is 2.3, which includes a PUD. So in here, you have your own water system, which is important, right? Water is a big deal when you're looking at communities. From what I understand, in California, they're having major water issues. San Antonio is the same, right? You're always worried about water restrictions. Here, no restrictions have been put in place. They use all the wastewater, anything from washing machine to flushing your toilet, taking a shower, all that water is recycled. So you got that gray water along with just wastewater from doing your dishes. All of that is recycled and sent back out to the owners in Esperanza so they can use it to water their lawn and whatnot. So you have 2 water meters, which is really interesting because in San Antonio we only have 1. But out here you got 2 water meters, so they monitor your usage, and it doesn't matter. Like San Antonio, they can monitor and fine you if you go extremely over your usage, or they'll tell you have some kind of leak. Out here, nobody cares. You got 2 water systems, and so you can use as much water as you want within reason, of course, right? You can't just like leave your faucet on all day, but normal everyday living. All right, so in the community of Esperanza, you got the HOA. The HOA is $935 annually, and it gets you this. You got the lazy river, you got the swimming pool, you got the splash pad back there for the kiddos, you got the amphitheater over there, the dog park across the street. This is a very friendly golf cart community. You see golf carts cruising around on weekends. Check this out though. How cool is that? I could spend all day with the kids there, right? Hanging out. And then you got fitness center in your community center as well. You got a clubhouse that you can rent out rooms for birthdays. You got everything here, everything you need to have fun, right? If you're gonna be in a community, and a beautiful community, why not have something like this, right? Luxury amenities that you can't beat. You got basketball courts back there, tennis court, a playground for the young ones, just fun, you know, and they do events out here. You got the fire pit behind me. So the 2 builders we're featuring today, Monticello and Perry, 2 great builders. We're going to be featuring the 80s and 90-foot lots. So budget-wise, you're going to want to plan on $1 million, roughly, give or take. Could you be right under $1 million if you don't do any upgrades? Probably, for their base price, but most are cresting past $1 million for the 80s and 90-foot lots. It's just Big lots, big homes, lots of square feet, lots of finish out, lots of prettiness in your house. All right, so that wraps it up for me. Let's go keep touring and let's show you this beautiful community of Boerne, Texas, Esperanza.
Welcome to the beautiful Perry model. Of course, this home is sitting on the 90-foot lot. This home is a 1-story, over 3,500 square feet. We've got 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths with an office and a flex room. So let's get after it. Right here in this entryway, you have great high ceilings with the trays. Again, they've painted them here. You could do all kinds of cool stuff in that tray. And then these are a little different chandeliers, but Perry's good with chandeliers. So you really have a lot of options here. And then you have this amazing office right off the entry. Double doors with glass. You can change that glass to whatever glass you want. I've seen a lot of people do the rain glass to help not be so transparent, I guess is the best word. So as you come down the hallway, you do have a bedroom to the left with its own bathroom. Now, I did want to point out in this bedroom, we do get comments a lot because Perry has these beautiful picture windows. You do have to have a window that can open in and out for safety. And they did do that here, which is really great. So you have your egress, ingress window available, but then you also get a picture window. In most secondary bedrooms, you really only usually get 1 window. So to have a big picture window plus another one's actually a really cool benefit. Now, as you come out of this bedroom, you do have that half bath directly across, which is great for your guests. And then on the other side, you have another bedroom. So they're really separating these bedrooms so they're not right on top of each other, which you can do on a 90-foot lot. Great walk-in closet. And then it does have its own bathroom as well. All right, so then it starts to open up. Your ceilings start to get a little higher. You've got a beautiful formal dining room. Look what they did with the ceiling. They put the same floors that are on the ground on your ceiling. Really just helps. It's vaulted. It makes it feel very big. And then you have a flex room directly across. Totally up to you how you would want to use this space. Game room. You could black it out. Media room. It's totally up to you. Of course, here in the model, they do have speakers built in everywhere throughout this house. That is another option. And then you do have the double doors as well. Now, as we come in here, check out the ceiling line in here. I really think it's beautiful. You could add some beams in here if you really wanted to make it pop. That's what I would personally do. That's where I would spend my money on architectural things like that. I think a beautiful beam here and here would knock this floor plan out of the water. So you've got really high, beautiful fireplace. They have put this beautiful marble tile all the way to the ceiling. It's stunning. Very big space. Now, I love that they staged this space because it really does help you see when you walk into this home when it's vacant. It just feels like a big room. But once you've got furniture in here, you can really see the defined. So you do have a formal dining, but you also have more room here. You wanted to put a second eat-in area. Some people don't. Some people just make this a massive living room. It's totally up to you. Check out this kitchen. This island is insanely large. It just keeps going. And the most beautiful thing about it, in my opinion, there's no seams. This is all one big quartz slab. There is no, oh, I correct myself. There's a seam here, but you can't even see it. It's so big. It's so awesome. And they've two-toned it, really three-toned the cabinets in here. Your island is this beautiful navy blue. You've got this, not even really white, it's almost like a cream that goes really well with the gold, of course. 6-burner gas range. And then you also have your honey wheats, or whatever they're calling this color cabinet that is super popular right now, over here on this additional buffet. I will say upgrades, right? We're always talking about upgrades. So this second layer of cabinets that makes these cabinets so high, all of those second tiers are additional upgrade. All of this buffet is an upgrade as well. These glass panes usually average between 150 to 200 per door. So just something to think on. They also have the lighting inside the cabinet. That is also an upgrade. It's a gorgeous upgrade, especially if you have some beautiful china that you can really showcase. It's beautiful. So lots of space. They've also added in another, I don't know what you call that, buffet again, or I would use it as a bar or coffee bar, whatever you want to use it for. But it's in the navy blue that matches the island. So all upgrades, but totally doable. All right, so right outside your kitchen, you have your hallway. This is to your garage, of course. This is the model. So you have offices where the garage would be, but you have closets here. So you have a linen closet and a coat closet here. And then you have your laundry room right here. And then your other door over here is your pantry for the kitchen. All right, so now that we have seen 2 bedrooms in the front, all of this amazing space, we have a guest suite over here. Which is great because it's really separated from the rest of the house, right? It's got its own bathroom. High ceilings. Again, you'd put a ceiling fan there. They are wired and blocked. So you already have the plugs there. All of the Perry homes are going to be wired and blocked for a fan in every single room. It's your choice if you want to add them or not. Steve and I will always advise you to add the fan post-close. It's worth it. Let's go check out the primary. Welcome to the primary. Look at these beautiful vaulted ceilings. So pretty. It really makes this room, I mean, it is a large room, but it really just makes it feel even more open and airy. We've got a gorgeous sunny day today, so it really floods in that light in this. Again, I've probably said it too many times on this video already, but wallpaper is making a comeback. Accent walls anyway. They're not really wallpapering the whole house anymore, but it is beautiful. You've got a huge primary bathroom, big soaking tub that backs up to a big walk-in shower. And then you have 2 separate vanities. Irene, Jose, does this look familiar? We have some clients just like you guys who are closing on their Perry builds here in the next month. And this is exactly what they chose. The quartz, the cabinets, the gold frame, the lighting, everything. So it's funny to see it in other homes. You have 2 closets. Perry does really good with the his and hers. And this sales rep just told me they're working on bigger closets because Monticello is killing them on the closet space, as you can see. And then there's a second closet over here. They really do try to make them equal on the Perry, but they are working on making them bigger. That is wonderful. And then they did tile all the way to the ceiling over here. It's a very light tile, so it's kind of hard to see. And you do have the tray ceiling in here, so really big open space, let's go check out the outdoor living. So you've got these beautiful sliders, 3-panel. They are a great upgrade. I will highly suggest, if you have it in your upgrade budget, these doors, you may only use them 5 times a year. I would probably use them all the time just because I love it. But it really just gives you so much light and natural light into your living room, and it allows you on such a gorgeous day. We're 82 degrees here in the middle of March. This is a perfect day to have your outdoor indoor living experience. I also want to point out Perry is 4 sides brick. So you are getting a very strong, sturdy build. You have beautiful A-frame vaulted ceilings here. Outdoor kitchen. This would be considered an extended patio for Perry. And even though this is such a large 1-story, over 3,500 square feet, look at how much yard you still have on a 90-foot lot. Plenty of room to drop a pool in. It's really just, it's beautiful. I probably say that all the time, but I love Boerne and I love Esperanza. It's a gorgeous community. So Perry is building on 80 and 90-foot lots. And to get into a Perry home, they have lots of different floor plans. You're ranging from high 900s into $1 million. In most cases, you're gonna be $1 million plus in this community on a 90-foot lot. They still have the opportunities. They have inventory homes available today, but they also still have lots available on green belts. So you have a lot of different lots to choose from here. They're gonna be building here for quite some time. But if you're interested in a home like this, or just building a Perry in general, whether it's here at Esperanza or anywhere else, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Now, if you stay tuned, I'm gonna show you on a map exactly where Esperanza is in relation to Boerne and San Antonio. This is really a prime location. You're 5 minutes, 10 minutes into downtown. You're close to the high school. The elementary's already here in the community with plans for so much more. As you heard Steve discuss all of the wonderful things about this community, you really want to stick around for this map video so you can see exactly where it's located. Thanks so much for watching our house tours, but stay tuned for the map tour. All right, so now that you have seen these absolutely stunning homes on these 90-foot lots in Esperanza, let's dive into the map so you can see exactly where this community is located in relation to Boerne and San Antonio. Let's dive in. All right, so we have San Antonio. I'm pretty zoomed out here so you can get a good idea of just how big San Antonio is. It is very large, and then you have Boerne right over here in relation to San Antonio. Some quick items that you would want to know if you are moving into the area. So Boerne sits just 15 to 20 minutes north of North San Antonio. You do have main freeways that you're going to encounter here in San Antonio. You have Loop 1604, which is this outer loop. We have grown quite a bit, so San Antonio is actually a lot outside of the outer loop, but that is our main outer loop. And then you have Loop 410, which is our inner loop. And then you have some main freeways. To get to Boerne, you're going to use I-10 to get to Boerne, and that just keeps going north. That is going to be your way all the way to California. I-10 goes from California to Florida and comes right through San Antonio. You're also having 281 right here, which goes north to Bulverde and Spring Branch. You have I-35 over here that's going to go north to Austin, Texas. And then you also have some smaller freeways, which is going to be over here. This is Highway 16. All the locals are going to call that Bandera Road. It does take you right to Bandera. You also have a small little 151, which is a new shortcut, which is great. You have I-90, which goes out west to Mexico. If you want to go to Mexico, you just stay on I-90. And then I-10 does come from north up from Boerne and comes down to downtown and then jets out this way to go towards Houston or Florida, whichever way all goes to the east. So those are really your main freeways that you're going to use if you are living in Boerne, which if you're watching this video, Boerne is a top contender for you. 46 is a great shortcut if you want to avoid having to come into San Antonio. So you do have 46 that goes, it turns into downtown Main Street River Road, but it does go through Boerne and comes out, will take you to Bulverde and then all the way to New Braunfels and out to Seguin. So that is a great, they are widening it, so it will be even better once the construction is done. But that's a great road that if you are living in Boerne, you will be using. So now that we've given you just a brief synopsis of where Boerne is in relation to San Antonio, let's dive in to discuss Esperanza on the map. So as we zoom in here, this right here where you see this road that goes like this is Esperanza. All of this is the community of Esperanza. So it is a very large community. As we mentioned earlier, they're going to be building in here for quite some time. They have a lot of this land over here that is still yet to be developed. It will be a it already is a very large community. It's going to be even larger. So they'll be building in there for the next 10 years, possibly 15. It just depends on how many more sections they open up. But the 90-foot section that we talked about is right here on this back section of Esperanza right now. So you have throughout Esperanza, there are gated communities. So as you drive this main street, this main road is not gated. However, as you drive through and you see houses on each section, each little section is going to be gated. Now, what's so great about Esperanza is they put a lot of thought into this, and you don't have $1 million homes being built with $400,000 homes. You have the $400,000 to $500,000 homes on those 55, 60-foot lots and its own community with its own gate. And then you have back here, which is what we covered today, those 80 and 90-foot lots that are, 900 up to 1.3. Those homes are built in their own gated portion. So this is really important for resale. This is really important for building that equity, is you are not mixed in with homes that are significantly lower in value. You're put in your own gated community with homes that are similar to yours. So I do want to point that out because that's very important for resale, and it is a big investment. So you want to make sure you're protecting that asset. So that's super important. Now, as far as location of where it is, you are located right off this Highway 46, which I showed you just a minute ago. You go to the east, it's going to take you to Bulverde. It does cut through downtown right here, so it does hit into 87, so 46 and 87 kind of combine, and then 46 comes out this way. If you are looking for homes with really beautiful views, Mira Lomas is located off 46 going east. Those are some beautiful homes. Check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. Those are beautiful homes, anywhere from 600 to $1 million as well. They're custom homes, so you can build whatever you want in there. But that is going to be out towards the east off 46. But 46 is a beautiful scenic road throughout the hill country of San Antonio, or San Antonio area, Texas hill country. It's very beautiful. So this neighborhood is located right off 46. You are, as Steve said, 5 to 7 minutes to get into downtown. This is downtown Boerne right here. So it is a stretch. It's a small town. It's a little stretch right here of shops and restaurants and a park. They have a really pretty park, and the courthouse is there. So you just have a lot of entertainment things. It's walkable. It's very cute, very quaint. Just keep in mind, everything closes by 7 or 8. I mean, it's pretty much a ghost town at 10 o'clock at night when you're driving through Boerne, but very family oriented. So depending on what you like, that could be what you're looking for. Now, this river road, it is 46. It turns into, in conjunction as I said, River Road at this section. There is the river right here. If I can zoom in and show you a little better. So River Road Park, this is a little park. They've just kind of revamped with the river there. It's super cute. Picnic tables, walking trails, very pretty. And then if you go down here on Main Street is when you have all the shops. So let's jump into the layers so you can kind of see what it looks like downtown. I love Google for this. So this is River Road. So you can see the river right here. And as we go down, this is also the river this way. So we're gonna come in and you can see cute little town. So you have shops all along here, a little taco shop. You've got areas to eat and sit right here off the river. And then you have more shops and restaurants all along this main street. So as we continue down Main Street, you'll just continue to see more shops and more restaurants and things like that. So they have some cute breweries here. And it's really just grown up a lot. As you have heard Steve say, it's not the same Boerne from when he grew up. And that's because this downtown wasn't as revitalized when he was growing, and they've really put a lot of time and effort into growing this up for everybody. So really, really cute. As you can see, small town, just a lot of little, you know, antiques and boutiques. So lots of girls shopping. They are really cute places. I love to frequent. And then they have some little outdoor seating. So when it's a beautiful day like today in March of 2025, where we are sitting at a nice 87 degrees, this is a great time to do some shopping and hang out outside and enjoy a nice beverage, and just very beautiful time. So all of that to say, you are close to, you're super close to downtown. The HEB is just minutes away as well. You have 2 new HEBs in the area. So you have an HEB right there off 46. You have a Walmart right there as well. And then if you come down on I-10 a little bit, you do have a new HEB they put in for Fair Oaks Ranch. So lots of development going on, lots of restaurants. You're 15 to 20 minutes to the Rim and La Cantera and all of that shopping as well. You're about 20 minutes, possibly 30, just depends on how I-10 is looking for you on traffic to get into the medical center. There is a hospital in Boerne if you needed it, but all of the main medical facilities are going to be off I-10 in that medical center. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope I gave you a good idea of where this neighborhood is in conjunction to everything else as Boerne and San Antonio. What I can tell you is less than 10 minutes into downtown Boerne, you've got tons of restaurants and things to hang out. But Esperanza as a whole is a community. They allow golf carts. It's golf cart friendly. You've got an amazing amenity center, as Steve showed you. You really wouldn't need to leave the community unless you're just going grocery shopping or want to eat out. To be honest with you, it's a great community. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to answer any unanswered questions that we did not address for you. And as always, we would love and be honored to be your realtors of choice. So reach out to us. You have all of our contact information. It's also pinned at the top of the comments in the comment section to ensure that you can reach out to us at any point. We would love to hear from you. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.